Thank you. Hi, Sabrina Kiddo with Countdown City Geeks. And today joining us is director, writer Brooke Cellars. She is known for her short films Chopped Liver, Violet Butterfield, Halloween Candy, and The Chills Part 1 and 2, premiering this Friday at Fantastic Fest here in Austin, Texas, is her first full length feature film, The Cramps, a period piece. Welcome, Brooke Cellars. Hi, Brooke. How are you doing today?
Hey Sabrina, I'm doing awesome.
Ready for the festival?
Oh yes, ready, nervous.
All the above. I saw a pre-link to your film. I loved it. This is something that I would say Elvira will have on her to watch list. Seriously. I have a question on this. So here's my question. So, what inspired you? I do understand the theme of the endometriosis, and it's made into a horror film. You made it into a horror film. So, what gave you the idea to make it or put it into a 60s setting and in a hair salon?
I guess coming from my last short, Violet Butterfield, we created this universe where it was like kind of ambiguously 1960s, 70s, mid-century kind of deal, but its own kind of universe where it's like you can't really pinpoint the time period. It's more like a Twilight Zone world of its own. But like, so I wanted to bring that after making that short. I wanted to do that into like bring it into a bigger scale, like our first feature. I think after that, we were ready to make our first feature, and I wanted to tell the story of endometriosis in a feature length film because that could never have been a short. There's just too much to tell. And I wanted to kind of start developing and tell like the true story of like me growing up in a traditional family and not being able to talk about periods or especially endometriosis. So I wanted to put all that into this crazy 1960s kind of world where it's like surreal and dreamlike and colorful and just like have that mommy dearest kind of mother that you would see in back in those movies that would just like were very strict and religious and everything. And then the beauty salon was like kind of a John Waters kind of movie reference where everything is just like raw and people can say whatever the hell they wanted. And just like these characters are so bold and colorful and ridiculous. And I felt like that was like the world that it, would be like just these old films that always caught my eye because of their I love color and costume and set design and creating these big colorful worlds, and that's what I wanted to do with this, but like make it a little bit new for modern film. So that's where that kind of came from.
Wonderful. Yeah, I can see that. It totally shows in the film a lot of the color. Loved it. I will want to say I'm going to mention the cast. Fabulous cast. The Queens. What gave you the idea to bring in the Queens? Because I love Laverne, the character, Martini Bear, very sassy. I love those quotes. You have me now saying it. I'm like, want some? And don't flip your wig. I love it. I love it. So what came in getting the queens involved in this film?
Well, I worked with Martini Bear and Violet Butterfield as Shirley. So like I wanted to after working with him and after working with a queen for the first time, I always wanted to work with queens because they're just such characters and these personalities that I look up to. Like I just wish I could be more like outspoken and just like so talented and just quick-witted and everything. So like bringing Martini back was like always an intention. Like I had to have him back. And like so writing the script and knowing it's Laverne, like I know like this dialogue that I want her to say and like how this character was going to be because it's Martini. Like it's him, it's her. It's like And then bringing I got to work on a music video, which was Michelle Malentino's music video. And I met Clydia Blackbush, Pussy Delish. You do say that their dynamic, I love, like in real life, Jude and Martin, their dynamic was like frenemies. And I was like, okay, I gotta bring Jude into this film. So Clydia Blackbush is a small part, but like she just, I knew what I wanted this character to be. And when Jude read the script, he's like, I got it. And Jude is the only other one on our set that was a true John Waters fan, like I was. And she got it like completely. And so those, I love when those two are on screen. I could do a whole movie about just them, like, and their dynamic is so funny.
What would be your takeaway for those watching for the first time? That's going to be premiering this Friday. What would you tell the audience what to expect? What do you believe that should they go in? What type of mindset they should go in watching this film?
I hope they go into with a mindset of like of openness and not really knowing what to expect, because I really wanted to. I don't like, as a horror filmmaker, I don't want to shock people and put a lot of shock value. I want to be more surprising. Like I want to make a horror movie where you see things that are unexpected. And like in this horror movie, I feel like healing comes with it, or making sure the audience like connects with it in their own way, whether it's the characters or the story or anything like that. But I want it to connect with them in the way where they feel like they're not alone in what they're going through, and like not so I don't want anybody to suffer in silence throughout any of this, like what happened to me, and I know what happens to a lot of women. And I just really want them to go into it with no expectations, I guess, like, and just enjoy the world of it, like, Twilight Zone themselves into this world and kind of escape and get to watch a movie like that might feel like nostalgic to them, and like make them think about things like that are feel good back in the day or something like that, and bring like a peace or a love, within themselves, and watching and being entertained and fully immersed in it, I guess. So
So then, last question, follow up to this: would you consider doing a sequel to this film? Because it appears that they could. There's a potential for that. So
um
it left me hanging.
so in my experience doing sequels, I guess it would have to be like an extension of, maybe, so I would take the beauty salon and like make that into like a, maybe a show or something, like a series or something, and then have like the battling beauty salons or something like that. But as far as like the Cramps 2, I probably would like, I don't know if I'd make a sequel with that, because I like that it's a movie all in itself, like, and not a franchise, but having an extension of that, uh like the beauty salon or something, and taking that, I'd probably do that for sure. Absolutely.
Great. Well, I greatly appreciate your time, Brooke. It was wonderful speaking with you, having you here today, and looking forward to meeting you this weekend because I will be there. So,
Awesome.
so
Cool.
for the people out there, if you're here in Austin, Texas, or nearby, come join us at Fantastic Fest this Friday. It will be premiering, I believe, at 2 p.m. Get there early and meet Brooke, and are the cast going to be there as well?
Yes.
And meet the cast. So there you go. Thank you again, Brooke. If you want to say anything, go ahead. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Sabrina. Um, being put on the spot. I'm so happy to be at Fantastic Fest, and like I'm more than grateful and honored to have our first feature have its world premiere in Austin. I'm so excited to to attend too. Like I've never been to Fantastic Fest, so like this will be my first time experiencing it. So I am totally excited to get there. I'm ready.
Well, I'll see you there for sure. I'll be there. Thank you so much, Brooke, and have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank
Thank
you.
you.